Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear student of class 7 English version, how are you today? I hope that you are very well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I'm also fine. Now I'm very delighted to get a unique opportunity to deliver today's topic, specific today's topic, chapter 3, lesson 4 and 8. Okay. Lesson 4 about Waqf. Dear student, previous class already finished 2 and 3 tasbih and math. Okay, so to recite the Holy Quran properly and correctly, you have to know rules and resolution of reciting the Holy Quran. For example, makras, mad, gunnah, sifat, etc. Okay. For example, Waqf is an important part. Okay. So first of all, reading then important point analyze. Waqf. Waqf is an Arabic word. It means to pause or stop, etc. Okay. In the tasbih, turn to give a pause if needed while reciting the Quran is called waqf. In terms of tasbih, while reciting Quran, it refers to give a pause when needed. In other words, the interval between the breathing is called waqf. Waqf is very important in the recitation of the Holy Quran. Yes, we cannot hold our breath for long. We have to take breath a small break. Similarly, we cannot recite the whole Quran with one single breath. That is why we have to give a pause between the verses. Thus, pauses between the verses are called waqf. Okay. Tasbih is the name of reciting the Quran properly and nicely. Therefore, we cannot stop whatever we like while reciting. This destroys the beauty of recitation. Sometimes this even changes the meaning. So we have to stop at the fixed place. Our dear beloved, our dear Prophet Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam used to stop at the end of every verse of Surah Fatiha. When a waqf is needed, the jazm has to be pronounced if there is any on the last letter. If any harkat, z, zabur, pesh is pronounced, we cannot stop. But if we cannot or find it difficult to hold the breath, we can do waqf before the fixed place of waqf. In this case, we have to start recitation from the word where we stopped. In the Holy Quran, different kinds of signs are there for waqf. These are all the signs of pause. If we know about these signs, we can do waqf correctly. A description of this sign is given below. Okay, circle. This is circle sign. This is called waqf tam. Circle sign. What is the name of this sign? Circle. Waqf tam. This is the sign for a sentence or a verse. This sign indicates that the verse stop here. So we have to stop at this sign. So this sign has been used last point as like a full stop. Okay. For example, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Here this circle sign is Ar-Rahman Rahim, Malik Yawmiddin, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. This is this science, Okfitam science. Okay, Meme. This sign, this called Okfi Lazim. Waqf is a must on this sign. The meaning of the verse might be sensed if the waqf is not done here. Okay, when you see this sign meme, you have to stop reciting the Holy Quran, then recite. This is the sign of Waqf Mutlaq. Waqf Mutlaq is good to Waqf one this sign. Jim, this sign the sign of Waqf Zim. Waqf Zais. We can have Waqf not or not to Waqf here, but having a Waqf is good. Okay, so when see this sign Jim, stop or not stop. Okay, but Waqf is good. Another Waqf Za, Sad, Qaf, Qaf, Fa, La. Okay, Za, Sad, Qaf, Qaf, Fa. Every these signs, this post sign or stop signs, when you see this sign, stop, but not safe here, not to walk for here. Okay, but la signs, la this indicate not to walk for. Without stopping here, we have to continue. Okay, so when you see la sign, then stop, then stop breath. Okay, this indicate to not to walk for. Without stopping here, we have to continue. Sad lam, it makes no difference if we stop or to not stop here. Okay, but waqf is better. Sad lam, yeah, here it is better not to waqf. Okay, that you have to not waqf. Sin war sin kaptaha, that means saktha. This is called saktha. We have to hold our breath here. In other words, we will give a pause but hold our breath. Okay, okay. Waqfun Nabi. Waqfun Nabi, that means here our dear Prophet ﷺ used to stop. Waqf Jibrail, that means if we stop here, we will get benefit. Waqf Ghufran, that means if we stop here, we can have Allah's forgiveness. Okay, I hope that this lesson you have understood. What about Waqf? Now discuss about chapter 3, lesson 8. Lesson 8, Suratul At-Takasur. Suratul Takasur. This is very important surah. This surah has been described about the day of judgment and gathering wealth in the world, about this surah. Okay, dear student, you know that there are total surahs in the Holy Quran, 114. But among all these surahs, Surah At-Takasur is the best surah. This surah has been named from the first word Takasur. Okay, Al-Hakumut Takasur, first word Takasur mentioned in the first verse, first ayah. Okay, it is the 102 surah of the Holy Quran. What is the position of this surah in the Holy Quran? 102. This was revealed in the sacred city Makkah. It has 8 verses. Where was revealed this surah? Makki. How many ayat of this surah? 8 verses. Okay, short description, short identity of this surah. Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam once said to his Sahabis, there is none among you who is able to recite 1000 verses every day. They replied, yes, there is hardly anyone who has the ability to recite 1000 verses. Then the Prophet Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wasallam asked them, is there anybody who can recite Surah Takasur every day? It is to mention that reciting this surah once every day equals to reciting 1000 verses. Okay, so the fazilat of this surah immense. Okay, so as a Muslim, as a mu'min, every day in the morning or evening or every day in the long any times we have to recite the Holy Quran, especially this surah one times equal to one time equal to to acquire sawab, to acquire verses 1000 verses. Okay, one time recite this surah one equal 1000 surah. So you should recite the this surah to acquire, to attain, gain to satisfaction of Allah. Okay, background of this surah. Background: Banu Abu Abdmanaf, Banu Kusai, and Banu Sham were the sub-clans of Quraysh tribe. Each of these clans used to tell other, we are superior, superior to you in every way, be it leadership, be it power, be it population. Banu Abd Manaf was proved to be the uh, toughest, toughest of all. Then everyone said, we will also um, count those who are dead. So they went to the graveyard and started to count the graves along with their names of the dead person. Now, Banu Sam, not three families, more in number. So they had a large population in the age of Jahiliyyah. Under this situation, this surah was rebuilt. Okay. Takasur. What is the meaning of takasur? Word meaning. Takasur means wealth, competition of wealth. Okay. Makabir. That means kabur. Kabur means grave. Kabur means grave. Makabir. Jahim. Jahim. What is the meaning of Jahim? Jahim. A name of one hill. Name of one hill. Jahim. This surah, I am reciting this surah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhaakumut takathur hatta zurtumul maqabir. Kalla sawfa ta'lamun, thumma kalla sawfa ta'lamun. Kalla law ta'lamuna ilman yaqeen. لترون الجحيم ثم لترونها عين اليقين ثم لتسألن يومئذ عن النعيم. Meaning of this surah: Alhaakumut takathur, at long fast. Alhaakumut takathur, that means competition in of worldly wealth, divert you. Hatta surtumul maqabir, that means until you visit the graveyards till you die. Kalla sawfa ta'lamun, that means no, you are going to know. Summa kalla sawfa ta'lamun, 4 number ayat, again no, you shall come to know. Okay. Ayat number 5. Kalla law ta'lamuna ilmal yaqeen. That means, nay, if you knew with a surah knowledge, that means you wouldn't occupy yourself in worldly things. Number 6, Lataravunnal Jahim. That means you will surely see the hellfire, that means Jahannam. Thumma Lataravunna Ainal Yaqeen. Number 7, then you will surely see it with the eye of certainly. Last number, ayat nong 8. Thumma latusalunna yawma idin anin na'im. That means then on the day you shall be asked about the delight. That means you indulge in this world. Okay. So every student you have to memorize this surah, because if you memorize this surah and every day recite this surah, you have to acquire sawab equal to one time recite this surah equal to 1000 verses. Okay, so many benefits of this surah. Now we'll discuss about the explanation of this surah. Explanation: mankind has been warned against the greed for wealth and competition in worldly things. Right? Human beings are naturally greedy for wealth and money. A man dies while they are competing with each other in order to gain wealth in uh, abundance, but he does not take any preparation for the life after death. But one should not do so, because wealth is short lived. Greed for worldly things divert people, but the success and benefits of the Qiyamah are far better than all these worldly life things. So, mankind should give more priority to the Akhirat rather than this earth. If man could realize the reality of the Akhirat, okay, men will be able to realize Akhirat after the death. They will observe it with the eye of certainty, but then they will be unable to do anything. Rather, they will be asked about the bliss they are enjoying on the earth. They will see the hellfire because of the greed and unlawfulness and sins they committed. Okay, so dear student, you have to die one day. Okay, but when do you know when the die in this world? But this knowledge is not absent to you. So every moment in this world you have to follow the rules and resolution of the Quran and Hadith. So by this surah we have to know about the Akhirat is important part for human beings. Okay, so this all to acquire sawab for Akhirat. So you have to recite the Holy Quran every day, especially this surah. Recite this surah to acquire 1000 ayat. Recall this surah. Okay. Last point, learning points of this surah. We should not have illusion of the abundance of wealth. This diverts people from thinking about akhirat. Number three, those who earn their wealth by unlawful means will be thrown into the hellfire. They will be just according to all their deeds. So we will not have any greed for wealth, rather we will earn our livelihood and wealth legally, and we will spend those as Allah has instructed us. We will not complete for earning wealth unlawfully. Okay, dear student, that's all today's topic for the time being. May Allah bless you. Best of Allah Hafiz. Thank you very much. Abdi Muhammad Masud Rahman.